Hello everybody and welcome to your weekend tarot advice. This is for Saturday, September 22nd and Sunday, September 23rd, 2018. I will start with the moon card pull for the moon phase. If you're not interested in that, go ahead to the timestamp for your sign, which is listed below. For the rest of you, this weekend we still have this waxing gibbous moon in Aquarius, but it transitions into Pisces. And then Sunday we have, the waxing gibbous moon in Pisces, which it remains that way through most of Monday, but just depending on where you live in the world, late Monday night or early Tuesday morning, the 24th and 25th, we have this beautiful Aries full moon. So let's see what Luna has to tell us for this weekend. Aquarius is the higher mind. The waxing gibbous, it's all about, refining, reassessing, changing things. And now as we move into Pisces, this is a very creative and emotional type of energy. So just keep that in mind. So for this weekend, we have, oh, look at that. Look at that. As I say, Pisces is a very emotional. Yeah, look at this. So with moon energy, it's a weekend of reassessing old hurts, old relationships, old situations, and, seeing how far you've come, what you've learned. Maybe you're more healed than you've realized, but you've just kind of held on to these, specific angry thoughts or feelings for so long that that's just a part of you, but you've actually moved beyond that, okay, with new growth here. For others of you, this is saying that, in old hurts, whether just inside yourself or in relationships, there can be healing and new growth within them this weekend, okay? So it's an awesome time to reflect, spend some time in reflection, meditation about healing, about letting go, about forgiveness, about release, because some of you, there's just this, I feel like a cloud around you because you've been through so much, and because that cloud is there, you've had a hard time reconnecting romantically, or you've had a hard time making new friends, new connections. You've just kind of been closed off, and the time has come to, to clear the air around you and let new relationships, new connection, new love come in. And also you might hear from some people, some of you this weekend, wishing to clear the air, to make things right, to want a second chance with you. Good time for apologies if you have any that you need to put out there. But mainly, what needs to be healed in your life. That's where the refine and the focus is this weekend with the moon energy. What needs to be healed in your life so that new growth can come in. Okay, so those are the messages from Luna. I will start with Sagittarius. If you are not a Sagittarius, go ahead to your timestamp below. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what is coming out for you guys this weekend. What is up for Sagittarius? Ooh, we got celebration, Sagittarius. So we look happy, we look playful, we look like we are having a lot of fun. You could be attending parties, you could be going out, being very social. Anything you're invited to, I highly recommend you participate in, even if you're like, I don't want to, just go, give it a try. It could be a lot of fun. But for some reason, there is great cause to celebrate this weekend, Sagittarius. So let's pull some more cards to gain more insight about that. And those butterflies just really caught my eye. You could be a celebration of just a big change, shift, and transformation inside you, and you're just feeling really free, okay? Beautiful. First card out is the Chariot. This is happiness. This is success. This is movement forward. This is no longer being restricted. Just as I said, for some of you, this is as simple as you finally feeling free from a situation, from a person, from heartache, from just something. And here's this. This is confusion. So it's freedom from confusion, from not knowing, not feeling grounded, not feeling stable, you know, and this could be where you've just, everything's been going okay in life. There may have been some changes and you've just felt a little unsure, uneasy about the changes. But listen, it's a good thing. Whatever's taken place is good. And this weekend looks like you're finally coming into the understanding of that, and it's time for celebration. 7 and 7, that is definitely nice. And look at this, we have the 10 of Pentacles. That's a very lovely card. It's like some of you are celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, not your guys's, but like some sort of big event. Definitely, because we have this 10 of Pentacles, so it could be birthday, anniversary. This feels bigger than like a baby shower or wedding shower. It's like of great significance. Like the anniversary would be like 10-year, 20-year, 25-year, 30-year, something quite significant like that. The birthday, I feel, would be maybe somebody turning 70, okay? And it's just like a big celebration. They've overcome quite a bit or accomplished a lot despite many setbacks. Others of you, it looks to me like you just ended the week on a very high note financially, especially those of you in sales, okay? It looks to me like you achieved more than you thought you were this week. It's like good goals. Some of you, this could be like some unexpected money or gifts coming your way this weekend that you just didn't anticipate, okay? Sagittarius, it looks really nice. Whatever's going on, it looks fabulous. So let's pull some more cards. All right, right there. Yeah, look at that. Time of new birth. This is new opportunities coming your way, new freedom, new happiness, but more than that, it's like your energy and efforts have paid off. People are noticing and appreciating you and your work, your efforts, your energy. So in the workplace, you know, again, I feel like you could just end the week on a very, very high note. Others of you, this feels like this big celebration of birthday, anniversary, maybe even wedding, okay, because that's like a big deal, right? Or just some big like family reunion, family gathering, get together, and it's just filled with so much happiness and roots and history, and you know, there's new members to the family now. It's just something very beautiful, Sagittarius. But for others of you, this is where we are finally being recognized for everything that we have done. Yes, look at this, flowing and evolving. Any sort of confusion, just don't even get caught up in it. Don't worry, don't stress, just go with the flow. Like everything looks like it's working out well. Oh goodness. And lastly, we have sexual energy. So any of those of you who are, you know, just started seeing somebody new, or you meet somebody new this weekend, it's amazing. Get out and about, go to parties, go to celebrations. You definitely could meet somebody new. And with this, it's like they're noticing you, Sagittarius, from across the room, okay? It might take you a bit by surprise, you know, those of you that encounter that energy this weekend. Others of you that have just met somebody or you're in a newer relationship, you guys look to be having a very nice time with each other this weekend, okay? Those of you in a long-term commitment, this is again a very nice flow of energy, no matter any way you look at it. I do see a little bit of confusion, maybe some conflict, things not quite going how you expected or how you wanted, or you have multiple choices and you're not sure what to do. Go with the flow. What is the most flow out of all your choices? Pick that one. If things are out of your control, don't stress, don't fret, just say it is what it is and go with the flow. That's really the only thing I see, is that bit of confusion or confliction. But otherwise, Sagittarius, it looks like a very nice weekend. So let's pull one final card here. Oh yes, look at this, the beloved. Yeah, some of you are falling madly in love or just very wrapped up in something that you love this weekend. Maybe you're being doted on. Whatever this celebration going on is just absolutely amazing. This is a beautiful reading, Sagittarius, for those of you who experience this energy. And again, some of you, this is just like you end the week on a very high note. There's cause for celebration. There's cause for happiness. Some of you, unexpected gains. Okay. Others of you finally being noticed and recognized for your energy, your efforts, and it feels good. Any sort of new romantic connection this weekend looks like it's fabulous. Existing connections look like they're close and enjoying each other. And, the only thing is that bit of confusion or confliction, but just go with the flow. Okay, Sagittarius? So those are your messages for this weekend. I am wishing you guys all the very best. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. How are you? Let's see what we have going on for this weekend for you guys. Ooh, we have wisdom. So, Capricorn, this is a weekend to really trust yourself, your higher mind, your intuition, your gut feelings, your gut instincts. This is not a weekend to let your emotions falsely lead you astray. If you feel really connected to somebody or you really want something, but you feel the pull of maybe this isn't right, or maybe this isn't going to work out, or maybe this isn't the right time. These are just examples, but it's like you need to really listen to you. And, I have these beautiful roses here, and there's a beautiful pink rose on the picture here, and these roses actually came from a Capricorn, not to me specifically, but to my daughter, and they were from her ex-boyfriend, okay, and he's trying to win her heart back, but she is over it, she's over it. He's a good kid, but they're kids, and he's made some mistakes, so is she, and she's like, let's just go on with life. So she is like, here, Mom, use these for your video, because I know you will enjoy them much more than me. So alas, here they are. I see it in your card here, Capricorn. Anything that your wisdom is telling you, your gut instincts are telling you, go with that, okay? Don't let yourself be swayed by emotion. Don't let yourself be swayed by somebody else and their manipulation. Especially in regards to romance, broken up romances, okay? I would have never told you about those roses if this did not catch my eye, and I swear to you, I've never noticed that rose before in my life on this picture. So I'm always caught up on the owl there. And for you guys, it's like universe is like, no, it's all about, the roses here, and I know the story behind these. So obviously romance doesn't relate for everybody, but I just feel for Capricorn, if there's something that you've really been trying to figure out, or a relationship you're trying to reconcile, it's just not happening, it's time to pull back and, what's your spirit telling you? What is your intuition telling you? Not the projection of your hopes, not wishful thinking, not the longing of your heart, but what is your intuition telling you about a person or situation, or even yourself. Maybe there's something about yourself that you need to face and break up with and let go of so that you're not being held back anymore, okay? The way that flows for all of you is very different. Yeah, look at this. First card out, Seven of Swords. Now we have this Queen of Cups and this Six of Pentacles. So this could represent a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I feel like this is more about how I'm just harping on you listening to your gut 100%. It's not wrong about somebody who maybe isn't telling you the truth, the whole truth, somebody who is just trying to manipulate you or use you or take advantage of you, anything like that. It could be a person or a situation that you're involved with. Trust yourself. You are so not wrong. In fact, Capricorn, you should take precautions this weekend just to really, you know, assess the company you're keeping and who you're associating with and the situations you're involved in. And if there's anything shady or you're feeling like there's anything shady, you're 100% right and you're better served to get out of there, okay? And just not even deal with it. Disconnecting yourself from that energy actually brings you prosperity. So let's see what the Nature Speak has to add to this. Yeah, look at that. Healing and balance. So this is, you know, where there's been betrayal, there's been dishonesty, something has happened here, okay? Whether you are aware of it or you are unaware of it, it's happened. And whatever you're feeling intuitively is like the truth. You know, maybe somebody could be like, I didn't mean it like that, or I wasn't trying to go about it like that. And they're wrong. They're lying. If you feel that, know it. Know that what you feel is the truth. And don't get caught up in that. Because it's time to heal and balance you within however this affected you or however it is affecting you by kind of sensing it but not having any real confirmation of it. And honestly, if you haven't had confirmation, I feel like this weekend you finally will get that confirmation and you'll know that you were not wrong. Yeah, because look at this. Blue moon sitting right under this Queen of Cups, and then over here, apply past lessons. My goodness. Capricorn, listen, if somebody is trying to come back into your life, or, you know, they're running the same spiel on you again, but, you know, trying to convince you that they've changed, things are different, that's not the truth, Capricorn. It's not. Anything that shows up this weekend that is from your past or is feeling similar to your past, no, it's the same energy and you don't want to get involved with it. Even if, you know, they're trying to convince you that this is something you really want, or that things have really changed, or, you know, just the way you go about maybe running into somebody or reconnecting to somebody, you're like, oh, this feels kind of destined. And it is destined, but it might not be in that, you know, excited way we hope for. It's like whatever's happened in the past, it will repeat itself if you make the same choices again. So whatever's showing up this weekend, make the opposite choice, okay? Don't get involved in it. And also, if you feel like anybody's not giving you the whole story or being a little bit dishonest, you are correct. Really pay attention to what you're feeling, Capricorn. I cannot stress that enough. So let's pull a final card for you guys. Oh, okay, right there. Look at the smoky mirror. Yes, Capricorn. Seriously, somebody is not being honest, okay? And you know it in your soul. And I was about to say, I feel like some of you might have a personal reading planned this weekend, or you're just going to have some deep, profound insight, or you're going to come across information that just, you're like, oh my God, I cannot believe that. Like, I always had a suspicion of this, and I just knew it. I knew it all along. Okay, it's something like that this weekend, and do not let anybody fool you. Your intuition is not going to lead you astray. What you're feeling is correct, Capricorn, based on this reading I'm seeing here, okay? So those are your messages for this weekend, Capricorn. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Aquarius. How are you guys? I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. Okay. Ooh, we got divine timing. So this is the theme of your weekend, Aquarius, is divine timing. And obviously, since this is a general reading, divine timing means different things to each one of you, whatever you're curious about, whatever's going on, whatever you're asking for. So let's pull some tarot to get a bit more info about that. But divine timing is the answer. And one thing I'll say about divine timing is this. It's either A, there's more experiences and lessons you need to have before you can proceed ahead, or B, what you're asking about or hoping for is going to happen. It's just you're not at that point on your life path yet, all right? So those are my thoughts on divine timing. It's playing out in different situations, experiences, etc. for you guys. So let's see what the tarot has to add to this. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and we have the Justice card. Okay, Aquarius. So what this divine timing about for me in this reading is talking about something where you feel you've experienced something unfair or unjust. It could be that somebody really screwed you over in the workplace, okay, or in a relationship, something to do with your finances for some of you. But to you guys, there's some area of your life where there's this unfairness and there's this injustice. And some of you have been working really diligently, maybe even in a legal fashion, to rectify things, to get what you are owed or what you deserve, okay? And I feel like it's all going to work out okay, because it's really about divine timing. So if there's any delays or setbacks, don't freak out and just be like, all of this is for nothing. That's not the case, okay? It's all about divine timing, and the scales will balance, all right? Others of you in the workplace, if this is where that's taking place, I just feel that, either your reputation is truly going to speak for itself, for anybody who's trying to slander you, throw you under the bus, blame you for things that you are not responsible for. Like, your reputation will prevail. If there's any sort of like investigation or deeper looking into your work performance, it's like through that they will see that there's nothing there against you, all right? And you will prevail, and whoever is trying to attack you, you let the universe handle them, okay? It's just, Aquarius, things are going to balance out, all right? Your karma will come, karma in what you deserve, especially those of you where somebody has stolen from you or really screwed you over somehow, some way. Just hang in there. It's all about divine timing. The scales of justice do balance. They do. They always will. No, always not in the timing we want, but they will. So Aquarius, let's pull some more cards here. Yeah, look at that. We have new growth. We have control and discern. And we have ancient teachings. Yes. Listen, Aquarius, do not freak out. Again, if you feel like things are stagnant or there's kind of a setback, don't even worry about it. It's all about divine timing, and things are going to work out. The scales will balance and tip back in your favor, but you've really got to control yourself, your reactions, your responses. You know, don't let anybody trigger you. Don't let anybody rattle your cage. Whatever this situation is for you, you are better served to accept it for what it is and not dwell, not question. Just, okay, that is what it is, and now I need to worry about me and how I take care of me and, you know, what's good for me, and not so much worried about why this happened and you hope they get theirs, because they will get theirs. Karma comes around. What you put out comes back to you. And, you know, with ancient teachings here, Aquarius, it's saying, be very wise in all your dealings, okay? Especially where you feel somebody has really done you an injustice or has been unfair. Be wise, very wise. Control and discern, be wise, because there's new things up ahead that you're not aware of just yet. It's about divine timing. Oh, wow, the smoky mirror. So Capricorn also received this. Aquarius, anybody who is trying to say things that are not true about you or present you in a very different light than who you are, again, your reputation will speak for itself, and all things will be revealed in divine time. Don't get caught up in that and hoping, you know, you'll get yours, or I'm going to do whatever it takes to make you pay, or, you know, those are natural things when somebody really jacks us over. But I just feel with your reading, don't even go there, because it's not worth your time, and things are actually going to go in your favor. And if you feel this weekend that anybody you're dealing with is not being on the up and up and honest with you, Aquarius, you listen to your gut instincts with control and discern and the smoky mirror, okay? So those are your messages for this weekend, Aquarius. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Pisces. How are you? Wonderful, I'm hoping. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at this, Pisces. We have love. Is this love for self? Is this love for another person? Is this love for what you're doing, what you're involved with? Are you pouring your heart into a project or a charity this weekend? Are you volunteering your time? Are you going on a date? Are you falling in love with somebody? Are you learning to love yourself? It's all about the love this weekend for Pisces with that coming out. It could be we're just in contemplation, you know, what do I want out of love? What do I want out of a relationship? You know, but some of you definitely, woo-wee, you are feeling the love vibes big time. So let's see, Pisces. All right, so we have the Hermit in this position, which is where we're no longer holding back. Wow, and now we have this Nine of Pentacles, and then, whoa. Okay, Pisces, so next card out would actually be Ten of Cups. Goodness. Pisces, listen. Now, because this is general, I have to say it in these two contexts. This is either a person, or this is like some sort of idea, dream, or situation that of your past, okay? So if it's a person, we haven't spoken, if we're just friends or family. If it's romantic, you know, it's pretty clear we haven't been speaking, we've broken up. If it's an idea, a dream, or situation, it's something that you were involved with in the past, but you let it go, you set it down for whatever reason, okay? And now this weekend, whether it's a person, dream, or situation, it's like that's resurfacing into your world. Quite interesting is you have the dove here, okay, which is the symbol of love, and now you see the Hermit here releasing a dove, another symbol of love. And then we have the maiden here holding a dove on her hand as the man up in the tower is extending his hand out for his eagle. So, lots of imagery and symbolism of birds being in the air, messages and communication. You see this full moon. Here's another full moon right here. This could be taking place this weekend or just happening on like Monday, Tuesday with the full moon in Aries, okay? So I feel like this kind of goes beyond just this weekend. And, you know, now here we have this big sun. Pisces, this is, it's where if it's a person, they're like, Pisces, I want to be with you, I want another chance with you, or Pisces, maybe this is even you finally opening up and coming clean to somebody that you want to be with them and you want a second chance with them. I just see communication for many Pisces out there on healing or mending relationships. And how perfect was that with the moon energy card pull that I did, right? So I see that big time in your weekend read, Pisces. Now, you know, I do feel most of you, this is communication and conversation with another person. But for others of you, this could truly be just something taking place inside of you. And now you finally made a decision that you want love, you want happiness, you want to do what you want to do, okay? And you're going to pursue your dreams or that old idea, and you're going to be successful, all right? But for the rest of you, this is definitely about a relationship of some kind returning, either literally or it's just very, very much on your mind. If it's very much on your mind, it's because you and this person are communicating on a spiritual level. No way you're not with all these doves. Also with that, that's a lot of love, you know, awakening your magic. Yeah. This is something maybe you didn't think could happen. Like you're like, oh, wow. And now look at here. Spirit is about, and oh goodness, hidden gift. Yeah. The angels are all over this, whatever this is for you personally, Pisces, whether it's a relationship or this is a resurrected dream or idea. Or, you know, for some of you, perhaps it could be where you're finally giving up on the idea of a past and you're so open to a new beginning with somebody new, you know, and you're just feeling those vibes. But I think more strongly than anything here, it's a relationship. I'm sorry. I know some people don't like that, but my goodness. Yeah, and the angels are backing this. So whoever you are communicating with this weekend, it is divinely orchestrated. Now, it's up to you to decide if you want to give that person another chance. You know, that's really up to you. I just see second chances being offered to Pisces, or Pisces wanting to offer a second chance. But with hidden gift there, this looks pretty positive. And I just feel like some of you don't expect this person. It could be a friend, you know, or an old acquaintance that's just reaching out. It doesn't even have to be that we've had a bad falling out. Just somebody you lost touch with, and you guys are going to have a wonderful connection, okay? So let's pull one final card, Pisces. The giveaway. Wow. So Pisces, this is saying give, do, and look at what the next card would be. The Heart of Sky. Yes, give, do, and be this weekend for the sake of just giving, doing, and being. Expect no return, all right? Just flow. Others of you, I feel like the giveaway is talking more about this unexpectedness of this, you know, reconnection with this person, or this old idea or dream all of a sudden reviving within you, okay? It's like the return of that energy to you. But other than that, Pisces, wow, expect return of the past somehow, some way this weekend, whether it's just happening all inside of you and you're ready to give the past away so that the new can truly come in. Okay, or you're ready to give away all the emotional baggage and hurt and heartache so that you and somebody can reconnect, or you're ready to finally give away all self-doubt, disbelief, finally believe in yourself and know that you have the magic and you're able and capable to make your dreams and desires and goals come true. Okay, so those are your messages, Pisces, for this weekend. It looks really fabulous. I am wishing you guys all the very best. Take care. Hi, Aries. How are you? Let's see what's up for all the Aries this weekend. Ooh, we have protection. So this can mean a couple of different things, Aries. So let's take a look. Some of you, this is the reassurance from your angels that they've got your back. You've been asking and they're like, yes, we've got you. You know, trust in us, have faith, have belief. We are with you 100%. Others of you, this could definitely be where you need to protect your energy field from you know, just absorbing the emotions and energies of others, or if there's somebody sending a lot of hate and shade your way, you don't really want to deal with that. So some of you, it may be energy protection. And, you know, lastly, this could be where, you know, you feel the need to protect somebody this weekend, or you know, if you are involved in a dangerous situation with an abusive person, you might start thinking about the fact that you need protection and, you know, getting yourself out of that. So let's see what comes out in the tarot. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Eight of Swords. Whoa. That's actually kind of interesting that those cards came out with that protection card. You know, I feel like this is more about like a situation in your life or some sort of goal or desire that you have, and, you know, for whatever reason, you're feeling quite blocked and discouraged right now, despite your energy and effort that you have put into it. And with the protection there, I feel like, you know, protect and preserve what you've done so far. It does not have to go to waste, okay? But the reason why we might have a blockage and delay now is because this is actually going to go in a different direction than you had originally planned. And the work you've already put into it is not for nothing. That's actually the foundation in which, you know, this is going to turn. So if you've been trying to achieve something, you've been working hard at something, and then it's just like, boom, there's this blockage, don't lose heart and don't, you know, throw it all in the trash. It's protect what you've already invested, what you've already done, and trust that, you know, whatever this blockage is, it's there for a reason. And I just think it's because things are going to move kind of in a different direction than you had anticipated. Not like badly, you know, it's just an idea that you haven't seen yet or come up with yet. So let's see here. All right, so we have growth and abundance, which is so perfectly paired right with this Three of Pentacles. And now we have resolve conflicts, and we have heal the past. Okay, Aries, listen. Before you can proceed forward, if this is an idea, a goal, self-improvement, just something you've been working on, you know, you have made progress. You are seeing reward. However, we've come to this, you know, impasse because it's time to resolve, you know, lingering conflicts and heartache that exists inside of you from things of your past, relationships and experiences of your past. Like, you're still there. You're still existing in your past somehow, some way, whether this is a situation or a relationship. You're still held back, okay? And with this protection, I feel as though you know, whatever situation you were ripped from or whatever relationship just ended kind of weird, it was for your own good, for your own protection, Aries. The angels really had your back on that, even if it didn't feel that way. And you're like, you know, I accomplished all of this with that person or with this situation. Like, why would it just end like this or stop? Or, you know, why is it stagnant now? Well, there's some sort of emotional baggage that is still existing inside of you that you need to let go of so that you can move on and move forward, okay? So let's pull another card here. Ooh, the Sorcerer. Yeah, listen, Aries, your spirit guides, your guardian angel, however you want to look at it, has your back. Anything that you got blocked from, that got delayed, that fell away from your life, you know, it was for your own protection, Aries. It's for your own good. Even though there is, I do see this energy of, you know, prosperity, of success, of growth. Like, I did all this, was achieved. Why? Well, you will know why eventually. But this weekend, the universe is like, let's focus on resolving all inner conflicts inside of ourselves, okay? Some of you, the person that these conflicts are attached to, I'm not sure you can actually resolve them with this person through conversation. You know, again, I have to come back to this protection card. There's just something funky and off about their energies. So you may need to just heal and resolve these conflicts on your own. And, you know, there's a ton of meditations on YouTube to help with that. There's a lot of information on the internet talking about, you know, cutting ethereal cords, letting the past go, healing, all of it. So you can have help in letting go whatever it is you need to let go of, okay? But it's like you're held back, can't move forward, or you're still stuck in the past because we've got to resolve this emotional baggage. And once we do, then the progress we had made in the past, we're now building upon. And I just feel like the trajectory of that looks different than what you had originally planned, but it's better, okay? So Aries, those are your messages for this weekend. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Taurus. How are you? Let's see what's coming out for Taurus for this weekend. Ooh, we got truth. So, Taurus, there are things that very well may be coming to light this weekend, or you're finally coming to a personal truth within about a person, a situation, getting rid of an old belief system that no longer serves you, okay? Also with truth, important that you are very honest in all you say and all you do this weekend, okay? I feel more like, though, you guys are finally seeing the truth about somebody, a situation, or the truth is finally coming out to light, and you're like, finally, and thank God everybody knows the truth about that now. So let's see, Taurus. Okay, right there. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. Okay, Taurus, listen. Yeah, there is a truth, and you know, whether this is in your family, this is in the workplace, this is amongst your friend circle, there's some of you, there's a truth that you've known about somebody, and you know, it's finally coming to light, and you're happy about that. It's not coming to light because you said, but it's finally coming out, and you're happy because you're like, thank God I don't got to deal with knowing that anymore. Others of you, you're finally seeing the truth about a person or situation that you really kind of had your heart set on. And Taurus, I'm just not sure it's what you think it is, okay? And for others of you, this could be a relationship, friend, family, romance, where you are finding the truth out about something that they've done that doesn't make you feel very good, or you're just finally seeing the truth about them, like, man, this person is such a joker, they're a player, okay? And because this is general, Taurus, if you've been playing games, breaking hearts, keeping secrets, lying, being dishonest, all of that could very well come out this weekend, so just keep that in mind. But let's see what else comes out to add to this reading. Static conditions, spread seeds, new wonders. Yeah, listen, Taurus, any situation or person where you are coming into a understanding that they are dishonest, they're deceptive, they don't have your best interest at heart, or, you know, they could just be a really crappy person in general. Maybe they're not crappy to you, but they're crappy to everybody else. There's just some sort of truth coming to light where you're like, man, yeah, no, you've got to go. Some of you, this is a person where, you know, it's like 1 minute they're hot, I love you, you're everything, Taurus, the next minute they're cold as ice, and it's like they can't be bothered by you, okay? If you're dealing with that, you're not so wrong in realizing that, hey, maybe this is not the best friendship or romantic partnership for me, and it may be time for you to move on, Taurus, if you've really been dealing with that. Others of you, you know, there definitely could be a truth that comes to light this weekend, you know, for the positive or the negative, really. I mean, this is a general reading, but I just feel whatever's coming to light, whether it's good or it's something that kind of hurts, it's for your own good. Like, it's helping you move on to better things. New wonders is a very nice energy from being in static conditions, okay? So let's pull some more cards here. Just don't sell yourself short, Taurus, and don't let one person, even if they mean a big deal to you, influence you and make you feel like you are less than you are, okay? Yeah, look at this, the coyote. All right, everybody knows the coyote is the trickster, but the trickster is our best teacher, okay? And wherever you have been sensing the dishonesty, like, it's true, you're not wrong. And, you know, there is somebody, you've just got to be careful, Taurus. Who is this person who is being dishonest, who doesn't honor you, value you, is hot, is cold, you know, just seriously, it's time for you to really recognize the person for who and what they are, and be willing to let it go and open yourself up to new wonders, new people, new relationships, new experiences. Spread seeds. If you've been kind of just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for this past relationship to reconnect, you know, I'm seeing that it's still on ice, and you might want to really consider opening up your options, because, you know, there's new and other romances to be had. Doesn't mean this will never be. It's just right now probably not so much, okay? And then lastly, I do feel that some of you, this is more where you've known who this person is the whole time. It's finally coming out, and you are so happy about that, okay? So, Taurus, those are your messages for this weekend. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Gemini. How are you? Let's see what's up for this weekend for all the Geminis out there. Ooh, we have nature. So, Gemini, this is weekend to really go with the flow, not push the current, not buck the current. Let things happen as they happen. There is no forcing, okay? Others of you might serve you very well to maybe go camping, spend some time outdoors this weekend, go on walks, go on a hike. Some of you already have that planned and you're just coming out as like you're going to have a really good time. Okay, so let's pull some tarot to get more information. All right, yep. First thing out is Gemini, you've got to go with the flow this weekend. You cannot force, you cannot control. And if somebody's trying to force or control you, be like, oh, no, no, no. You know, you can't be forced either. Because this could be a very controlling card. And now we have the Two of Swords. And lastly, the Seven of Cups. Yeah. Listen, if somebody is trying to force you to go do something that you really don't want, or to act a certain way, whatever it is, Gemini, do not give in. You block them out. Some of you might feel a little insecure about doing that, you know, saying no, not giving in, not giving them their way. And I just don't feel like you should give them their way if it's so against you. Like, you really shouldn't. There should be no question, should be no conflict inside of you. But anybody that's really trying to control or manipulate you or the situation, you're best to block yourself from that energy and have absolutely no guilt about that, okay? Others of you, if you feel like you need to control or micromanage the way something is happening this weekend, the universe is saying no. You really need to go with the flow, Gemini. Don't try to force, don't try to push, just go with the flow. So let's pull some cards here and see what else is added to this reading. Fertile new role, sexual energy, and growth and abundance. Listen, Gemini, if somebody is really trying to persuade you, hey, let's do this, and you don't want to, don't. Also, some of you might have somebody who's coming on very strong sexually towards you, whether through text or if you have a new date this weekend. You know, if somebody is just really coming at you hot and heavy and it's making you uncomfortable and you're like, you know, what do? I see potential with this person, but this right here is way too much for me. Don't even question it. Block them out of your life, okay? Any new person you meet where it does feel like there's a click, but there's some really intense element about them or their personality that you just don't feel like you can handle, you can't. You are not wrong. You don't want that energy. You don't want that experience, okay? But also with this, you know, anything else you guys got going on, Gemini, I fall back to the same thing, is you've really got to go with the flow this weekend and trust that things will work out as they are supposed to. You can only do so much. You can only put so much energy and effort into something, and then you've got to trust that, okay, I've come as far as I can possibly come, and it's up to the universe now. And when it's time for more action, you'll be prompted. You will know. But some of you, it's like, just go with the flow and trust that all is well, unless you're dealing with somebody else being very pushy towards you, okay? That's where we have to block. So let's pull another card here, Gemini. The medicine wheel. Yep, listen, Gemini, everything has a timing, everything has its season, everything has to, you know, have a certain amount of time for gestation and growth, maturity, coming to fruition, all of that. So, you know, if you're really wanting something, or you really want something to work out a certain way, but you're feeling a bit powerless, just go with the flow, Gemini. That's the best thing you could do for yourself, and trust the universe has got your back, okay? In any other situation where somebody's really trying to push you, pressure you, persuade you, guilt you, manipulate you into something, Gemini, no, you block that energy out and don't even think twice about it. It's not a good vibe for you to be dealing with, and you know who the person is, okay? So it's really up to you if you're going to indulge them or not, but based on what I see here, I wouldn't indulge them. You should put yourself first and think about your needs and what you truly want and what will make you happy, okay? So Gemini, those are your messages for this weekend. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Cancer. How are you? Let's see what's coming out for all the Cancers today. Or for this weekend, I should say. Ooh, look at this, Cancer. New beginnings. We like that. There is something new happening for you this weekend. You might be having a new experience. You might be having a new relationship unfold. You might come across a new idea that you are like, hey, I could really do something with that. You might find a new interest or hobby this weekend. You might decide, okay, I'm going to make a bunch of changes, and you know, you're preparing for that this weekend. So wonderful energy, Cancer. New beginnings. Who does not like those? So let's see what the tarot has to add. We have the Three of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So this is good, Cancer. So we have a progression from 3 to 4, which is where this new beginning is coming into play, is somewhere where we've been really sad, worried, hurt, stressed, just kind of obsessing about this, like, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this work? You know, and you know, something is going to come in for you, Cancer. It's going to work out. Whether this is financially, this is emotionally, you know, whatever. This is a general reading, so this new beginning represents different things for each of you, and it's coming out of this Three of Swords, Four of Pentacle energy of sadness, where you feel like you've been cut out, somebody's selfish, hurt your feelings, you've been really worried in your mental body. So let's keep pulling more cards, but it's all getting good. It's all getting good, Cancer. Stretch and explore. Time for nurturing. And spiritual quest. Okay, Cancer, listen. Any challenge that you are facing right now is only growing you. Any challenge you were facing, it was to prompt you to grow and stretch and explore beyond what is familiar and comfortable for you. Okay, so whatever has happened here in the past, and you're like, God, why did this happen? Or I'm so stupid, or I should have known better, you know, because I feel like some of you, there was an element of risk to this, whatever this energy is for you. And the truth is, Cancer, it wasn't for a waste. It wasn't for nothing, even if right now you're not happy with the outcome. Okay, it's, you know, sometimes things have to happen to really push us to go way outside of our comfort zone, because that's where our dreams and wishes truly exist. Okay, and this weekend, I feel like it's a time for you to really nurture on yourself, on your inner world, on your dreams, on your desires, you know, connecting with spirit and asking about, you know, what is my new beginning? What is my next step? What would make me the happiest? And in that space, I'm telling you, spirit speaks. But Cancer, for those of you where this is kind of the mode you've been in, this weekend is where this beautiful new beginning is finally arriving for you. 9 of Cups energy, that's happiness, that's wishes coming true, okay? After a period of great challenge. So let's pull another card for you guys. The Earth Keeper. Yes, Cancer, I know that sometimes when you give and give and give, you do get burned and you're like, why? You know, I'm doing the right thing. And, you know, for me personally, I feel like if you are somebody who is a big time giver and you get burned a lot, or you give a lot of your resources and you often find that you don't have enough for yourself, what the universe is doing there is trying to teach you a lesson. And I say that because I've gone through this personally myself. When you give beyond capacity, like your resources per se, your food, your money for bills, etc. When you give beyond capacity and you continually do that time and time and time again, you are never gonna catch up. Like, you cannot give beyond capacity. You can only give what you have to give. But also in giving is self-preservation, where you've got to make sure there's enough for you, okay, to live, to survive, to eat, to have enough. Now, I get it. Sometimes we're down to just a little bit and there's a situation that shows up and you feel very, very led to help out and give. If that's the case, where you're truly feeling the calling from your soul, like Spirit saying, nope, this is a situation where I need your help, Cancer, you know, you don't always have to give. It's not bad to say no. It's not bad to recognize that you have to feed yourself. You have to take care of your family, you know. So don't give beyond capacity, not with resources or money, nor with yourself emotionally, okay? If somebody's just always going through a hard time, always, and you're just always putting yourself out there to them, trying to help them out, Cancer, you can't do that. Sometimes you have to let people fall on their butt so that they can learn their lesson, instead of coming to you, sucking all of your energy until there's nothing left for you to give to yourself. All right. So some of you, this stretch and explore is like, you've got to go beyond what's familiar and known to you when it comes to giving, doing, and being to others. You've got to discern, is there enough for me if I do this? If there's not enough for you, okay? Because sometimes you could just have, like, let's just say, you know, 2 slices of bread and somebody really needs some bread. You could give them half of a slice or 1 whole slice. Doesn't mean you don't have to give what you have to share, but again, you've got to make sure that you have enough for you, for your self-preservation. Because if you're the one that's always giving with the Earth Keeper, and that's just your role, you know, who's giving to you when you're depleted? And nobody, right? That's why you kind of end up in this cycle where you never quite have enough physically or emotionally. It's because you're giving beyond capacity. And yes, that's beautiful and it's generous, but if you owned a store and you just let people take and only pay what they could pay, if they paid at all, eventually your store would go out of business, and you wouldn't curse the universe or feel sad and alone like anybody would tell you, well, you were making some really bad business decisions and that's why your store went out of business. You've got to think of yourself in the same capacity and recognize it is not a selfish act, Cancer. It is not. You cannot give beyond capacity. And some of you, like, you really need to recognize that. And that's where this new beginning comes from, is where you realize you're just as important as anybody else. And the fact that you're always giving should tell you that the preservation of you is quite important. So it's all about the preservation of you, Cancer. And realizing that you don't always have to be everybody's saving grace, especially when it's really going to put you out, or you just flat out don't have the resources or energy. It's okay to say no and disconnect and pull back, okay? And that's where new energy comes in for you, Cancer. So it's okay to say no this weekend. Anyways, those are your messages, Cancer. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Leo. How are you? Let's see what's up for all the Leos out there this weekend. Oh, we got new beginnings. So Cancer actually received this card as well, Leo. So it's time for the new, whatever that means, whether it's a brand new beginning between you and a person, a new beginning for a healthier lifestyle. You know, let's just see what the tarot has to add to this. All right, so we have the 10, I always want to call it the 10 of Wheel of Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Swords, and we have the Lovers. Okay, so quite obvious, you know, for some of you this is about a relationship. And there's been some blockage, but this weekend there's energy for a new beginning. So, you know, this could be an existing friendship or romantic partnership where we've just not been getting along, and now this weekend we're kind of clearing the air. Or this could be where we've outright disconnected and separated from each other for a bit, you know, and now this weekend is heralding a new beginning, a new connection between the two of you, somehow, some way, okay? Others of you, I feel like you've been holding yourself back from something you really want to do, try, or pursue because your head and heart weren't really quite in balance about it. And something about this weekend is really triggering you to just jump in and say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try it. So let's pull some more cards, Leo. All right, so that's 2. All right, so the first card out is a Blue Moon, Rare Opportunity. Right under this Wheel of Fortune, we have Healing and Balance. Look at that, the Beach, right under this 6 of Swords. And lastly, look at this, Relationship Balance, right under this Lovers. Yeah, Leo, I just feel like some of you, there could be a big time chance encounter with somebody from your past this weekend, you know. Blue Moon, Rare Opportunity, under Wheel of Fortune. It's just like you guys are both in the same place at the same time, and you just run into each other, and that sparks this, you know, new beginning. This could be ex-lover, missed opportunity, fling. It could be a friend even, or an old co-worker. Doesn't mean this had to end on a bad note. You guys could have just lost touch. But man, Leo, it is super highlighted for reconnection with somebody. Again, some of you, it's like you just happen to be in the same place at the same time. You might see something on social media. You might receive a message from them out of nowhere. You might decide to message them. It's just, wow, there's relationship healing, balance, and connection. If you're already in an existing relationship, this weekend, there could be some very unique, rare opportunity that comes your guys' way, and you get to experience something quite spectacular and lovely, okay? Or if you guys haven't been getting along recently, I feel like the energy of this weekend is just changing all of that, and you guys are feeling quite connected and loving towards each other, okay? So others of you, any sort of invite or offer that comes your way this weekend, don't say no to it, all right? Don't say no to it. For some of you, there's something very unique, kind of once in a lifetime that might be offered to you. It doesn't even have to be about romance, okay? This could just be an opportunity to go to a certain game, meet like a celebrity, go on this trip, just something just out of nowhere falls in your lap. Go with it. Even if you're hesitant, go with it. There's new beginnings for Leo this weekend, okay? Especially when it comes to romance and relationships in general, of all kinds. Friends, family. All right, so let's pull you a final card here, Leo. Upper world. Yeah, look at that. Very, very nice. The angels are at play this weekend in your life, Leo. Any chance encounter you have with somebody this weekend, that's the angels are all over that. Any sort of rare opportunity that comes your way this weekend, angels are all over that. Reconnecting and healing different relationships in your life, the angels are all over that. I don't know, this is a very blessed, beautiful weekend for Leo, filled with new beginnings, things going in your favor, moving on from tension, arguments, misunderstanding, fighting, coming into a very nice healing, nurturing energy with others, or even maybe with yourself, or finally deciding that you know what you want to do and nothing's going to hold you back anymore, okay? So beautiful weekend, Leo. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Virgo. How are you guys? So, Saturday is the last day. The sun is in your sign. And then the sun will be moving into Libra on Sunday. So Saturday is the last day of Virgo season. So let's see what's up for this weekend for you guys. All right, so we've got compassion. So Virgo, this is a good time this weekend to be very sensitive to yourself and sensitive to others. Okay, also, you might receive some unexpected compassion from some unexpected sources. So let's just take a look, Virgo, and see what the tarot has to add to this. Yes, we've got some healing right here with the Star card. We have the Hierophant in this position, and we have the Nine of Cups. Nice. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius or maybe a Taurus, but Virgo, yeah, this is a weekend of healing. This is a weekend of things going your way, maybe even some wishes coming true for some of you guys. Okay, those of you who have really, really been praying about something, I feel like you are getting that prayer this weekend, or you're finally seeing some evidence that everything's going to be okay. So let's see, Virgo, let's see what else comes out to support this reading. Ooh, we've got rare opportunity. We've got healing and balance. Man, this is exactly what Leo got. But not this. They did not, Leo did not get hidden gift. Virgo, you may have a chance encounter with somebody this weekend, okay? And even if it's somebody you're not a big fan of, be gentle, be kind, be compassionate, okay? There's some people that I feel want to mend and heal with you, friends, family, you know, maybe even an ex. And if you run into them, rare opportunity, it is time for healing. Don't just outright close them out, shut them out, and say, oh, screw you. You know, it doesn't mean you have to let them back in your life, but the universe is aligning some opportunity for you to heal with another person this weekend, okay? And, you know, this is like very happy, a wish come true for some of you. Others of you, you know, if you get invited to go do anything this weekend, definitely go do it. Don't hold back. There's some opportunity that is, you know, being presented to you with the Star, Nine of Cups, Rainbow Hidden Gift. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Virgo, don't stay in the house. If you get invited to go do things, go do it. Others of you, there might be something just very unique and rare offered to you this weekend, some sort of opportunity or experience, okay? And you're just like, wow, what a blessing. It's just like a spirit kind of has some magic happening for Virgo this weekend, okay? So let's pull a final card here, Virgo. Very nice energy, very nice cards. The Witness. Okay, listen. This says, Virgo, it's a weekend to observe and be compassionate and loving. Allow healing to those who are seeking healing from you. Doesn't mean you have to let them back into your life, but if somebody's asking for healing, offer them the healing. There's great gift in that for you, okay? It's a weekend of compassion and observation, and in that energy, there is some rare opportunity and gift being bestowed upon you, as well as some very deep healing between you and another person, okay? So, Virgo, those are your beautiful messages for this weekend. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Libra. How are you? The sun moves into Libra on Sunday, so we're about to head into your season. So happy birthday to those Sunday Libras. All right, so overall theme for the weekend is trust. All right, Libra, let's pull some more cards to see what that is all about. What is it that we need to trust this weekend? All right, well, we had the Hierophant fly out. Means we need to trust spirit. We need to trust the universe. That's a given, universe. So what else is it that Libra needs to trust? Okay, so we have the Hierophant, could be a Taurus you're dealing with. We have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So yeah, we're definitely coming up on a completion, Libra, and you don't need to worry, you don't need to stress, you don't need to fret. Even if you feel kind of like you're carrying a lot of heavy weight and burdens right now, you need to trust that it's all about to get better. It really is. And for some of you, that's happening this weekend, okay? Also, if you're somebody who goes to church, through conversation and communication with other church members, there may be something offered to you, a solution to help you with whatever it is you're facing, okay, personally. But for others of you, I feel like this is more of a message of the universe saying, hang in there, Libra, things are just about to get good, and you don't need to, you know, give up or throw in the towel. So let's see. Be strong but gentle. Yeah. Emotional protection, gardenia. And then lastly, return to the sacred. Yes, listen, Libra, even if you have every right to be, don't have a heavy hand this weekend. Don't be mean, don't be hateful. You know, even if somebody's just totally wrong and they deserve you to put them in their place, don't do it. Be very tactfully, be tactful in what you say, be professional in what you say. Also, you know, with emotional protection under this Ten of Wands, you know, whatever people are in your life are energy drainers, always make you feel down, all of that. It's time to maybe disconnect from those situations. And maybe you have, and you've been second guessing, should I have done that? Yes, you should have, okay? Because it's time for you to return to the sacred of yourself, your connection to spirit, so that you can be directed if you're feeling lost, off course, off your path. I don't know, Libra, it's just like this weekend, trust how everything unfolds and plays out, all right? And if something seems kind of sketchy or shady, don't get yourself involved in it. Anything sort of emotional baggage you've been hanging on to or carrying around, ask Spirit to show you the sacredness of that experience. What was it about that you know, you were supposed to take with you and grow from and gain from? So let's see here. The Heart of the Sky. Yes, Spirit has got you. Spirit has got you, Libra. Do not worry about anything this weekend. It's time to return to the sacred. It's time to let all your emotions out. Cry your heart out to the divine. If you're scared, if you're stressed, if you got a lot on your plate, you've been going through things, you know, cry your heart out to the divine and you will be healed. You will be restored. I'm feeling like it's Libra this weekend. Connect to your spirit guides, connect to the angels, connect to your ancestors, connect to your passed down loved ones, connect to God or whatever deity you believe in. Connect and ask to be returned to the sacred, okay? And all is going to be well. There's really no reason to worry about anything. Trust things as they unfold. Know that the angels so got you, Libra. Oh my goodness. 100% the angels have you, okay? So those are your messages for this weekend, Libra. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hi, Scorpio. How are you? Let's see what is coming out for all the Scorpios today. Ooh, we got enchantment. So, Scorpio, this could mean that something is very alluring and intoxicating for you this weekend, or this could mean that somebody is very allured to you. Your energy could just be very charming and charismatic, and a lot of people are feeling attracted and drawn and pulled towards you. Okay, so let's, if I could hold on to the tarot cards, let's see what the tarot has to add to your weekend. And this enchantment card. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, and we have the Judgment card. So, Scorpio, what I see here, you know, any sort of disagreement, misunderstanding you've had with somebody, it looks like it's going to be resolved this weekend. And, you know, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Sword King there. But this is saying, you know, if anybody is trying to return and work things out with you or have a sort of truce, we both have to be incredibly honest and put it all out on the table, 100%, okay? Others of you, this might be where somebody's really like professing their love for you or their interest in you, or maybe even somebody from the past is like showing up this weekend saying, hey, Scorpio, I'm still all about you. Doesn't always mean it's who you want it to be. I'm just saying, I see like there's some people in your past, Scorpio, that are still feeling you big time and they're still very enchanted by your energy and want to be back into your world, okay? So let's see here. And also, any sort of wrongs that have recently been done to you, I feel like there's good karma coming your way this weekend to balance out those scales if you've kind of been feeling like the underdog as of late. All right, so we have power and prayer. We have a new growth. And we have sunrise, sunset, new doorways. Yeah. So Scorpio, listen, this here is very important that we speak our truth, our whole truth, and nothing but in conversations this weekend. Like, seriously, leave nothing out and be as truthful as you possibly can, and know that your words have great power this weekend. So the more that they're loving and sweet, the more enchanting you are to others. Even if you have to talk about something uncomfortable, you know, somebody really screwed you over and hurt your feelings, you don't have to put them down, condescend, tell them how horrible, bad, and wrong they were. You can really put it out there in a tactful way that's like, look, your behavior is not acceptable. It wouldn't be acceptable by anybody, and this is how it really impacted me and affected me, and I care about you and I care about this relationship, but I care about myself too. You know, just be more of a positive type of vibe when articulating yourself this weekend, no matter what you're talking about, because there's something about your words, your voice, very enchanting this weekend, Scorpio. Other people are just like all about you, like no matter what. And I do see like reconnection, apologies here, new opportunities also coming your way this weekend, Scorpio. So let's pull some mystical shaman and see what else is added to your weekend read. Ooh, look at that, completion. So, Scorpio, and look at what would be very next, the mystical shaman. You guys are the only ones that I said, let's see what the mystical shaman has to say. And you guys get the mystical shaman card, okay? Enough said right there. Scorpio, I feel like any sort of conversation you have about reconciliation or past anything is more like you are done, Scorpio. You are D-O-N-E, no question about it. And instead of like just ghosting somebody or just putting it all out there in a very negative way, it's like you should be very positive and factual and truthful and express yourself from beginning to end, leaving nothing out. And that is how the energy is finally completed for you. That's where you finally get your closure and you're ready for that old energy to end and new things to come into your world, new opportunities, new experiences, new relationships. Some of you who have kind of been riding solo for a while on friends and romance, you know, this weekend, you're magical. Get yourself out there. Your words have so much power. Also, your power of prayer is incredibly strong, Scorpio. Those of you who are super spiritual, pray, meditate, be in contact with spirit all weekend. You have a lot of magic and power right now. It's just reiterated. Enchantment, the mystical shaman, power and prayer. There's new growth. There's something that needs to end, okay? Whatever that is for you, Scorpio, tie up those loose ends. Let the cycle complete. Let the new come in. It's beautiful new energy. It's beautiful karma where the scales are balancing, okay? Awesome, awesome reading for Scorpio. So anyways, Scorpio, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.